All right, so we're going to solve for x, and x being as an exponent. Let's take a look at how to solve this. Now, our base is e, okay? So we're going to take the natural log. It's not a base 10. So what we're going to do, when I say take the natural log, meaning we're going to write ln on both sides. So we have ln of e to the x power equals to ln of 12.41. Take the natural log to both sides. Now, recall that ln of e to the x is equal to x. So we have x is equal to ln of 12.41. So now we just express this as a natural log. This is our solution. This is part A. Now, part B, we want to express ln of 12.41 as a decimal. And remember, we're going to round 2 to 2 decimal places. So here's your ln key. I'm at the calculator. You see the cursor moving. So let's type in ln of 12.41. Close it and let's press enter. You see what it's equal to. 2.51850259. We want to round to 2 decimal places as I said before. So here we have 2.518. I'm going to just stop here. We want to decide if the 1 is going to stay or we have to add 1. Okay, and let's look to the right. 8 is greater than 5, so we're going to add 1 to the 1. So our answer is going to be 2.52. There we go. All right, let's do a few more. We have here 2x is equal to 31. Okay, then we have the second equation, 3 times e to the x is equal to 79. Now we do not have a base 10, so instead of using the common log, we're going to use the natural log. So we have ln of 2 to the x is equal to ln of 31. Now, we cannot use this formula from the previous example and just say x is equal to ln of 31. Your base would have to be e in order to use this particular formula. Okay? So what we will have to do on the left-hand side here is use the power rule, meaning let's take this x and bring it down. Now, for the other examples the first two that we did for this particular section, yes, we could have used the power rule for each of these where we could bring down the x. But it was not needed because you do have a property that allows us to just focus on that exponent. So let's take this x. We're going to bring it in front of the ln. So we have x times ln of 2 is equal to ln of 31. Now let's solve for x. And as we solve for x, what we're going to do is divide ln of 2 to both sides. So we have here x is equal to ln of 31 over ln of 2. So this is your solution is expressed in terms of a natural log. Now let's go ahead and we're going to solve this. So what I would like to do, I'm going to place parentheses here to start off. So we're going to say open parenthesis ln of 31 and close it again, divide by, I'm going to use parentheses again, ln of 2, and then close it with a parenthesis and close it again. Because I want that denominator to divide into everything in that numerator. So that's why I'm placing parentheses around both the numerator and denominator. So let's press enter. And we have here our approximation would be here what? Round to 2 decimal places. We have 4.95 as the solution, as the approximation. All right, our next example. We have 3 times e to the x is equal to 79. One thing that you want to do, you want to isolate the exponential term, meaning I want this e to the x to be by itself on one side. So what we would have to do is take this 3 and divide it on both sides. And we have e to the x is equal to 79 over 3. Okay, then what we're going to do next is take the natural log to both sides because we have a base e. So that means we're going to write ln on both sides of the equation. Ln of e to the x is equal to ln of 79 over 3. And remember, whenever we have ln of e to the x is equal to x. Now here again, can you take this x, bring it down like we did in the previous example? Yes, you can. But because you have some properties, and I want you to learn the properties, we don't have to go through that extra step. So ln of e to the x is going to give us x equals to ln of 79 over 3. So this is part A. This is our natural log. Now we want to find its approximation. So this is where we're going to use our calculator. So I'm going to clear this part. And let's go ahead and let's do ln of, since the 79 over 3 is all one fraction, so we just need to write it as such. This looks just like how I have it set up here. And press equals, and let's round to 2 decimal places, and we have what? 3.27. So that is your solution.